I changed the stream title, right? Yes, I did. Thank God. Whoop. Wrong one. Oh my God. Oh man. I don't know how long we're gonna be streaming for, but I feel like it. Partially because it's the only thing I do feel. Oh man. We'll see how long we go. True in the end. Move you over. Do that. Uh, I'm gonna be fucking slow today, and that's gonna be just fine. Man, it has been a long time since I've been this congested. The fuck is my mouse? I don't trust Steam anymore, dude. That shit's gonna fucking put like a porn game in front of all of you, and it's gonna scar your little brains. Oh man, bro, I'm fried. We're just gonna start. We're just gonna see how it feels and go from there. Because you never know. You never know. God, the '80s were just awesome. Oh my god. Oh wait, I've had this song on loop in my head all fucking night. Shall let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, talking to you. On. We're not making a trade today. Shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, talking to you. Should have tried to sell your soul. You really, why? Really, I ought to know. Maybe when I'm feeling better. I can't believe this is on the same album. Couldn't have to jump for joy. It's on the same album as Everybody Wants to Rule the World. Like, that's insane. It all out. And it was only 8 songs, dude. Do without. Come on. 8 songs. And for 2 of them to be bangers is like. Oh. You save as well. As cold as ice. Only if you tell the jail. The tell, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, talking to you. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, talking to you. Come on. Oh man. I just slammed some orange juice. I'm feeling it work its way through my system. The more I talk, the better I'll be able to breathe. I finally got a new headset, wireless, first wireless in my life. Technically, these are wireless, but I really should use it more. Already had problems. Let's go. Brother, I am sick. But I'm trying not to think about it. These are the things I can do without. No mute button, Bluetooth split stuff. Ah, that's gay. Into you. Come on. Do. First thing I did was call a friend, make him heard me go to the toilet as dominance because I could. Dude, that's all my friends do with their wireless headsets. Things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Shout. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. Do 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 do. Shout, shout, let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on. I'm talking to you. Come on. How are you doing today, critic? I've been addicted to shrimp. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Today was a long day. For sure, man. I am. Let me just say, like, I feel like this day is gonna go long as well, seeing as I'm not feeling. Oh shit. Seeing as I'm not feeling 100%, but we're gonna attempt. We're gonna try, and that's all I can do. It really ought to jump for joy. Let it all out. These are the things I can do without. Come on, come on. It really ought to shout. Some days are good, some days are bad, some are just long. Yes, sir. Like, dude, being sick immediately after you've worked out, oh my god, the body fatigue is just. Oh. The other thing is, like, dude, my fucking nuts hurt. Maybe a little TMI, but, like, holy crap. The body immune system sugar crash collapse. Well, here's what happened. So, I get really congested. Really congested. But, like, I'm, like, losing my breath just even talking. Um, but on the same side, I get really dry. And we're rolling into spring. If it isn't spring already, it definitely is spring. And then into summer, my I get really dry, and so I turn on my humidifier, and well, I don't know if you've ever had pneumonia, but I've had it. It's not fun. It's really not fun. And thankfully now, at least, I know what it starts to feel like, so I can stop it before it gets really bad. When you don't even you don't even move, your nut feels like you got stabbed. Oh yeah, like I can't cross my legs. Like I can't like spread eagle either. Like it, like any movement. Like I don't know why. Just and then it's like, thank God I'm knocking on wood now. I don't have a headache. I'm knocking on wood, dude. I'm holy shit. Because that would be the cherry on top for sure. Like I've had some bad migraines recently. I had a migraine the other day that dead ass. I had a migraine that dead ass like I fucking like I forgot how to talk. Like I had to really focus. Like I might as well have been having a legitimate stroke. It was like legitimately scary. But I'm also in that phase of mini strong. Oh dude, it was bad. Oh, it was so bad. But it was also like what am I talking about? Man, it's like the other thing is that like as a man, you have to take every minor inconvenience as you're on your deathbed. It's just written in the law of being a man. So I was just lying there like a fucking vegetable. And it was warm. Drink more water. I got a full canteen right next to me that's room temperature, that's not too cold. Mm. Dehydration. Oh, I'm sure. I don't doubt it. You know more than me. Memory loss, just almost blackout. But yeah, when I had that happen, when I had that happen, I was like, I'm drinking as much water as I got. Well, at least I'm not the only one trading right now. Actually, I'm watching a baseball game. AMD Jump. I heard it on the radio. I predict that it's going to go down more. Also, there was a Fed decision today. Pattern recognition go burr. And boy, no, they just don't care. You're not there at the time you had your power, yet to have your finest hour. Radio. But yeah, don't. I. Okay. Radio Gaga. All we hear is Dio Blaga. Dio Google Blah. Um, if we look over at this chart, it's still very much in range. It's still very much in range. If you want, you could average, but I wouldn't take big position. I don't know. My I've been really wanting to like quantify like this strategy into an actual uh what you call it. I've really wanted to quantify it and do like an actual like code so I can do it without thinking. While I'm helping some friends out in Elite Dangerous, loading up my carrier with tons of material for them to unload. Oh, based. Greetings. Hello, Victor. Yet to have your finest hour. Radio. Radio Google. But yeah, we're not done with this whole tariff thing. We're not going to know the true effects and for maybe in the next couple months at the very least. Radio, what's new? Someone still loves you. But yeah, I would call it. It's not like the calm before the storm, but it's definitely something. The real awesome thing is though is that I bought 5 shares of Apple for my mom yesterday. That's up 3%, which is pretty sweet. Uh, but anything to get her closer to retirement is always going to be the move. I don't really focus on the short term stuff anymore as much. I still do, but not as much because I would like to set my mom up for, well, retirement, And I think we're doing pretty good. The She has some money that's not being allocated at the moment, so once that's taken care of, but pretty much everything, okay, real shit, dude, real shit. Um, where is it? AutoZone. If you guys seriously, if you guys buy anything AutoZone, it's expensive, but you can buy fractional shares, dude. Oh my god. It's the epitome of like when the Game Boy came out, you buy battery stocks because everyone needs fucking batteries, right? Every car breaks down. They're only getting more expensive to manufacture. It literally is just a fucking straight line no matter what. It's insane. No matter what economic turmoil happens, auto parts are huge. Huge. I bought one share for my mom and it's up 27% since I bought it. I bought it for her at 2800. It's now at 35. At one point it was at almost 4 grand. Like it's insane. If you want growth, fucking AutoZone, dude. I mean seriously, any auto parts because okay, take it like this. Any auto parts made in America, you're already winning. Most auto parts or at least like they're either shipped in. My car has an engine, AC radio, and a digital dashboard. What in there can break and being expensive to replace? Everything. We kind of joke about it, but seriously, dude, like genuinely, um, I would depending on what the car is, the engine might not be the most expensive thing. Sir, I'm not even kidding. I know on new Volkswagens, especially on the new Golf, the radio will just stop working. The trip odometer will stop working. The air conditioning will stop working. The entire infotainment will stop working at like 10,000 miles. Seriously, and like VW knows they sell it with like a because like I heard stories of like people taking their Volkswagens in to get serviced, and they're like, "Has the radio died?" And they're like, "No." Really? You know, like that's the first thing they ask you. If you're outside of America, what would be the best thing to buy? Oh my god, as far as a car, probably anything Japanese. Toyota Fur. Oh my god, that's a vehicle. That's a vehicle for sure. See, in America, most people have like brand new cars, which is really bad because the way we treat cars now is like they're appliances, especially electric cars. EVs are the worst. EVs are the fucking worst. An EV has to be really good for me to even consider it. I really don't care for them at all. Oh man. If I had to even get an EV, it would be a Rivian tenfold. It has the some of the best range. They'd make an SUV and a pickup. They're pretty high quality. Their warranties are pretty solid. But for most people, you guys are going to be buying like little hatchbacks, little Toyotas, little Hyundais, Civics, Hondas, Chevy Bolts, Chevy Sparks. You know, like stuff like that. Yo, oh man, I'm like out of breath, dude. Zero emissions in electric cars is bullshit. The energy they need needs to be made by coal, fusion, etc. So
Nerd.
eco-friendly stuff just to change your battery and the battery itself, just to charge, dude. It's crazy. I mean, there's a whole reason why Toyota never went full EV. They only have one car that's a full EV, and it's so fucking half-assed. It's the worst. It's one of the worst EVs you can buy, and and it shows. They're really not into. Toyota does not care about yo 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 yo. What's good, girl? How are you? I'm fighting. I'm fighting. I did not sleep very well. I didn't sleep very well. I'm really congested. I'm like taking a really deep breath, like every breath. So I'm dying, basically. As a man, many any minor inconvenience, I will lie there like a dead fish and need people to help me. But if I have my arm ripped off by a wild animal, it's a flesh wound. I'll be fine. But any cold, uh the car I send you is 69 horsepower manual gearbox with summer tires. I can get up to 800 kilometers depending on driving style. Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah. What are we doing today? Fucking very little, dude. Very little. I'm honestly, dude, as much as I love this song, it's way too fucking loud and I'm skipping it. Uh I need someone to take care of me, dude. Bro, I need to be babied. Uh all I did or like I know I'm going to say it's all I did, but I knew better. I knew better. Um um I had my humidifier on too long last night. That killed me. Oh, it absolutely demolished me. I knew that it would be a problem. It would be a real problem because I started feeling it before I went to bed. I'm like, oh shit. And like my lungs were dry, my nose was dry, my eyes were dry, everything was dry. I wake up now, everything's really congested. Thankfully, I don't have a headache. Thank God. My fucking lower half hurts. My fucking. Oh man, I know how you feel. Ugh. I'm fighting, dude. I'm fighting. It feels like I'm fighting. I slammed a full glass of orange juice and I'm hydrating. I will say though, before I got out of bed, I was like, instead of like going on social media, I was like writing, which was actually really nice. I really enjoyed that. I'm probably gonna do that more. And no, you're never gonna see it. I don't know why, but every time I'm sick, I want orange juice. It's the vitamin C. So, okay, if you want to kick any sickness, like right, if you immediately feel it, right? You sore throat, headache, whatever. If you want it to be gone within like the hour, I'm not kidding, a fucking emergency and a full bottle of orange juice. Like I am not kidding. You will be completely fixed. It's like it's a double whammy. It's full hydration and a vitamin C kick. Like it's insane how good they are. Or like one of those vitamin C tablets. Forget it. Like you'll be fine. But me, I'm sitting here going like, I need Wawa. I need chicken soup. I can't. Thank God I don't have to work out today. Oh my God. If I had to work out today, I would just put a shotgun in my mouth. It also really sucks because it's getting warmer. When it gets warmer and you're sick, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I need silly internet videos. I need fucking a blankie. I just need to be taken care of. It snowed a bit here today. Lucky, to be honest, I'm that rarely sick that I don't have a doctor. I haven't been to the doctor in so long. So long. Ever since I started really like taking care of myself, like working out, I just don't feel sick all the time. I only feel sick when I know I'm doing it to myself. Like when I'm really cooked and I know I'm cooked is when I leave my humidifier on. It's such a double-edged sword. I was at the doctor for blood tests, some vaccines a month ago. Who needs vaccines? I'm fucking immortal. No, I'm fixed. I'm fixed. It's been really funny and really nice actually. So ever since my mom got back from her surgery, she hasn't gone back because we talked about this the other day. Uh it's because she's been taking really good care of herself. She's been eating better, she's been working out. The recovery process, oh my god, dude, the recovery process was so much easier. People don't understand. Like it's a double-edged sword. It makes it so much easier for your doctor to help you, and it makes it much easier to heal. Oh my god, like if you get scarred and like they need to like cut you open and shit and like pull something bad out of you, it's like, oh my god, it's insane. It's crazy. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves. I hope you guys work out. Even like 3 times a week, twice a week, even if it's like whatever, once a week. I don't care if you do it for 30 minutes, just do it. Take care of yourselves, please. You'll save yourself so much headache and a lot of money if you go to the doctor all the time. And I know free healthcare, I'm an American. But somewhere down the line, you're spending some money on emergencies and fucking. Oh, okay, I need to take a break. I'm gonna work out 8 hour, 5 days a week at work. Like, if you have a very mobile job and, like, there's a few of you guys who work in factories and shit, I'll accept you not working out any more physical labor because that's fair. Like that is all physical. But for some, like I'm really sedentary. Like I don't have much going on. I take care of my garden and that's about it. And so I just will. I'm also a hard ass on myself. Like I will all. I it's like today. Like I'll probably do some cardio of some kind for 30 minutes because I have a little bike under my desk. And I feel like I've noticed a difference, especially like my legs and just the overall feel of myself feels better. Like I noticed that like some tummy fat has just kind of tightened up a bit. You know, all good things. All good things. All good things. But it is like I'm having to like I feel like I'm having to manually breathe right now. It feels like whenever I take a really deep breath, it feels like Velcro being pulled apart on top of a compression, and then it makes me want to cough. I'm broken. I'm broken. Everyone stop what you're doing. Take care of me. I'm a run in like 9 miles at work daily while lifting some heavy metal sheets. Oh, I don't doubt it. You and fucking Watcher, man, do that factory job, and I don't know how you guys do it. I could never. Oh man. Sometimes, oh Jesus, that just came in a wave of just like not factory storage. Still, that's a lot. That's a lot, man. Like today, you'd have to hold the gun to my head to do anything. What stock are we looking at? We're looking at AutoZone. AutoZone. Get in the zone. AutoZone. I'm working in the storage area. I'm telling you kids, bro, AutoZone. any fucking parts, auto parts manufacturing, distribution, fucking auto parts. Oh, my brain's working too hard. We were looking at AMD earlier. All I'm saying is that a gray hair? Oh my god, that's a gray hair, dude. Side note: I've been pulling gray hairs. Like I'm fucking. Uh, I can't be 25 having going gray, dude. Uh, there you are. What's going on with like? I think AMD is a really good example of like, at least on the daily, I still see this pattern. I still see this pattern. It's still within a range. Last Friday and Saturday we had such nice weather that I sat outside in shorts, topless, and slept in the sun. Dude, that's the one nice thing about being in California, man. I always think about like where am I gonna go when I have the money to be thriving? That's the right word. And it's gonna be really hard to get me out of California, dude. It's gonna be really hard. All my friends are here, my family's here. The weather's so fucking nice. Was such relaxing after the winter period. I don't think there's I don't know if there's anything that would get me out of America or at least California. Like I would travel, but where are you from? European. Everyone's European here. Austria. Final answer. Lock it in. Germany moved to Austria. Hello. Everyone's from fucking Belgium, Austria, Germany, apart from Tumor, who is in Latvia. Everyone's not in America. Stop talking in Cyrillic. Hate it here. She's practicing her fucking Ukrainian. You're using that to make fun of me. If I get an hour in this stream, it's gonna be a miracle. I swear. Thanks to my mother, I know what that means. You're really gonna, you're really gonna make me use Google Translate? Come on, man. So I take it the Ukrainian lessons are going well. Bro, did you really hit me with a who asked? Did you? That's fucking rude. She grew up in East Germany during the Cold War. Oh God. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. Reagan smash. Reagan smash. Reagan sleepy. Who asked, bro? Screw you, dork. It's cool. It's cool. I can make new friends. I will say growing up in California really, really hurts uh wanting to learn any language because it's either Spanish or that's it. It's just Spanish. Dork. Screw you. You're mean to me. Toxic, dude. You're toxic. You called me dork. Yeah, but it's cool when I do it. She really gonna hit me with the who asked. Doesn't even have a pair of jorts to show for it. Anyway, ah, okay. I don't know what I did, but that didn't feel good. Oh, that didn't feel good. Hmm. I can't talk about that. It's TMI. TMI. I will say though, what was I gonna? I don't even know. I didn't think I was gonna make it out of bed this morning, dude. I swear. I assume if I look at the spy, it's gonna be the same. I'm trying to like. I feel like I was getting back into like the swing of like writing stuff down. At least that's what I like. While I was just like, I woke up at like 6 or 8. I don't even know. I was so tired, and I'm like, I got in that zone of like, I'm not going to go back to sleep, and yeah, just pull the phone out and just start typing away, which was actually kind of nice. Yeah, don't expect a long stream today. I'm like, wow. It is working its way out of my system, but it feels like a lot. It feels like a lot. Texting flying in space is a little harder than it sounds. Oh, I know. I played Elite Dangerous. I've played Elite Dangerous. I know. You think, what could I possibly run into in the vast emptiness of space? Well, quite a lot, actually. Laura, how are your trades going today? Ooh. Ah. Say what you want. This is a good song. I'm running into his stuff a lot, hauling cargo with one of the biggest ships available. The Titan carrier, or what is it called? The Type 9 transport, that's what it is. Tough cookie with a long history. Little hearts like the one in me. It's okay, see how you do it. You do, so let's get down to it. With your best shot. It's wide, but not the biggest one. Beluga liner. With your best shot. Fire away. Don't fight fair. That's okay. See and care. Down, it's all in vain. Get right back on my feet again. Hit me with your best shot. Don't you hit me with your best shot. Well, it takes the entire mail slot for itself, that's for sure. Fire away. Best solo. I can't believe this song wasn't on my 80s playlist, bro. But in terms of cargo, the Imperial Cutter is a lone winner. Oh, that's right. I almost have it. I need to get my rank up. No rank. No rank. A real tough cookie with a long history. Picking little hearts like the one in me. Another notch in my lipstick case. You better make sure you put me in my place. Me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Oh my god, I can't wait for all the European news outlets tomorrow. European markets open higher. Oh my god, oh my god. And then followed by another red day. Your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? It's so funny how every morning I read about how markets are up or down, but it's just basically what the US market did the previous day. Bro, that's all it's ever gonna be. That's all it ever is, dude, I swear. It said between the lines. It's not true. China number one. China number one. China number one. 35% tariff on China. 25% tariff. Wow, I just spit right at my camera. 25% tariff to Vietnam. Vietnam comes back going, hey, 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 watch it. With the reputation, I was lucky. I had an event where in every major faction station got bombed by terrorists, and evacuating people from the station boosted your rep insanely high. Got the ranks I needed in like 2 days. You mean West Taiwan? True, true, true. I'm gonna get fucking shot. They're gonna put one of those brain exploding helmets on me, dude. It is. I see it's not too cool. Here comes the driving fool. The D to my soul right away. D to my soul right away. This song's about a car, by the way. Like, the 80s. What a time. Now we just need North Korea to fall, which is amazing. Dude, it's amazing to me that North Korea even still exists. It is crazy to me. Like, that's somewhere that, like, you think about it and you're like, it had to have been, like, axed. Like, okay. If we had just let General MacArthur nuke the border with what, 15 small nuclear weapons? Where would we be? So fucking dude, American psychos, actually. Can you imagine? It's like, hey, you know what we did in Japan? What if we did that 15 times over? Nuke the entire border of North and South Korea. Fuck it. So get away, Lamborghini, get away. What you gotta do. Hmm. When I have a kid, all they're gonna listen to is Kenny Loggins. Uh, China number one. China number one. I don't know where these tariffs are going, bro. I really we're it's gonna be a while before we can really see the full effect. Yes, yes. Like where like we really don't know until it's like a year later, or maybe at the very least I said it earlier, like a couple months, maybe. All I know is that cars are gonna get really expensive. Now, I mean, it's not just gonna be cars; it's gonna be everything. But like, cars are gonna be really hit hard. My boss's reaction to Trump's today was just, "What the fuck, retard?" Well, in the pocket from the leader of the Gulf trips. And I remember, like, he said something the other day, or I think it was yesterday, where he literally just goes like, "I don't care about the car market," and I'm like, "Oh fuck, dude!" Like I get it. I get it. Like he wants to protect the American worker. I get it. But what the fuck? Ooh. Listen, bro, I'm gonna blow up, act like I don't know nobody, put all my money in a fucking high yield savings account at 4.5% interest rate, and that's my fucking fortress of solitude. I'm gonna buy a house with a view of the ocean with a pool, get married, and you're never gonna hear from me again. For protecting American workers by deporting people who want to enjoy their holiday in the US. Correct! Correct! I won't get into the topic of deportation because I have some opinions that other people may not have. Because I live in California and I went to public school in California, and being a white kid was a minority. And avoiding saying anything in particular, it is what it is, bro. Listen, I'll admit, there are people out there who are here to try and better their lives. For sure. But there's also a lot of freeloaders. There's a lot of American citizens who are freeloaders. So, it is what it is. I just want to be able to thrive. I want to be able to, like, live the life I want to live. I've never believed. Here's the thing. This is gonna be kind of like my hot take. Is I genuinely like. I not saying a free open government would work. I'm not saying that, but I've never believed in just like general like elections and voting for people that you think are going to do this thing. And I know there's a lot of reasons and there's a lot of things that go against what I said, but just face value, right? Face value. You vote for one guy, you piss off the other side. You vote for the other guy, you piss off the other side. You don't vote at all, you piss both of them off. And honestly, that's funnier. So that's going to be the one I chose from now on. I've never felt like any political leader of any kind has ever had my interest at heart. ever. So, uh, and I mean, it's just like, dude, there's so much going on. I don't care. It's just one of those things where it's just like, I know I'm not the only one who feels these things either. I know there's a lot, especially like my friends, who just don't give a shit. We all don't care. It's hard enough, you know. Sounds like the current woke bubble from the description. It's like I hate woke people too. I hate that whole fucking mindset, bro. I hate it. It's all this tribalism. It's like if you're not part of a tribe, you're fucking you're holding the tribe back. It's stupid, you know. And it's one of those things because this is gonna turn into like a faith thing, like a religion thing. I have a certain belief system, my way or the highway, exactly. And in America, identity politics are a big problem. Um, if you don't believe in my person, you're a fucking idiot. And I will not argue it, and no, I will not fight for it. You're just wrong. So I don't know about you, but hearing you're an idiot over and over and over and over and over again for your entire life for who you choose gets kind of fucking annoying. Um, and then it's like on top of the fact that like, hey, there are kind of lives at stake. Not kind of, there are lives at stake, especially in Ukraine, where people are fucking killing each other for no one really knows why anymore. Um, we got a fucking border crisis in America. You have an immigration problem in the EU. It doesn't fucking end. So what do you do? What do you do? There's no good answer. There's no right answer. And it pisses me off because regardless of the answer you give, someone's mad at you, right? Or you're labeled a racist or a bigot. You're a label. You're not a person anymore. You're a fucking label or a number. And it's disgusting. It's stupid. And it's partially why I kind of lean so heavily into like the economy and stocks and shit. Because for how angry people get at government, I'm like, dude, like if you learn how money works, guess what? You can do whatever the fuck you want. Angela Merkel. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that. I just fucking hate it, dude. I think it's really stupid. I want to be secluded far away in my nice house with my car and my family and my future wife and kid, right? Come on, try it. We're chafing das. The most American way I could say it. And the other thing is that I know this is it's a bit of a buzzword, but I'm a bit radicalized, especially with my upbringing, right? Growing up as a white kid in Southern California, especially public school Southern California, is is not fun, you know? It's just like, oh, you'll never experience racism. And I'm like, bro, I lived through like 4 or 5 years of being the whitest kid in school. It's crazy. So I don't know. My brain's just kind of off the chain right now. But like, make your money, dude. Make your fucking money. Make good connections. Be friends with people. Be nice. You know, go to church or something. Go work out. Go be a better you. And let them pay reputation. All I care about, it's like, dude, all I've ever cared about is making myself better because that's all I have control over. Because the person I want to be isn't who I am right now, and so like I'm just gonna try and keep working on it. And that's all you can do, and that's fine. That's not there's. It's crazy to me that we're in a time where like that may be viewed as a bad thing. It's so dumb to me. It's so dumb. It's really dumb. It's why I have the belief system I believe in because it's just like I see certain ways of things happening and going about, and I'm like, this can't be right. This cannot be right. Like it shouldn't be that I find more comfort in self-suffering than I do in living just normally, right? Like, I'm comfortable taking cold showers. I'm comfortable fucking fasting for full days. I'm comfortable doing uncomfortable things. And it's just like it's like I feel happier. I feel more in control of the world around me. I feel like I'm actually a part of the world that I'm supposed to be in. That's a big one. Seriously. Seriously. How often do you think about that? Where you actually feel like you're a part of something? And it's just like my mom doesn't understand it. Like I do a cold shower every night, every single night. She doesn't understand it. I'll do a full 24 hour. I did a 48-hour fast the other like a couple weeks ago, and but through that whole period of time, I'd never felt happier. It's just like so. There's something to self-sacrifice. There's something there, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, dude, seriously, quit drinking, quit eating bad, try doing a fast, dude. Try doing a fast. Try quitting porn. Try quitting like things that are normal, right? Do a little self-sacrifice. And you may think that like, oh, my life and my job is already hard enough. I don't want to add more to it. But that's the point, right? It's the choice, right? It's the choice to suffer. And it's like, well, why the hell would I want to choose to suffer? It's because there are things beyond that that will help you learn and get stronger, right? If you don't suffer, if you don't fight back, you don't grow. Even if it's something like a cold shower or doing something uncomfortable. And I'm not saying like everything, learn who you are as a person, right? Because I'm thinking about myself, right? There are things that I really don't want to do, right? But they feel different to other things I don't want to do. Like, I don't want to drive 2 hours to see my friends. I love them to death. I love them to death. But that commute is hell. It doesn't feel the same as like jumping in the shower and doing a cold shower because I've done it. The thing is that like when you do it for a certain amount of time, especially when something doesn't feel right, it just eats at you. You don't feel like you're getting any better. At least for me, I never felt like I got any better. If anything, I actually got worse. And so the way I view it, the way I saw it was is this something I would find enjoyment in? Is this something I think I would enjoy, but it's fighting me so hard? So why bother doing it? That's a hard question to ask. I don't know. That's just how my brain has been working, dude. I like reading my Bible. I like reading my books. I like doing this. I like doing like things that would scare the shit out of people, you know? I've always been open about like I have social anxiety, but it comes in waves. It's not just like I know what the situation is going to be that will trigger it, right? But it's like different. I don't know. I I know what goes on in my own body, right? It just is very different. It's very difficult to describe. But they all feel like good things, right? Like denying yourself some of these pleasures, even if they're not pleasures, denying yourself those things, at the end of the day, I'm like, I feel more like me. It doesn't mean I don't want them. Trust me, I do. I want them really badly. But me forcing it, me pushing as hard as I am, is not going to get there. It's not going to work. It's like, I hope I'm making sense here to some extent. Like I said, like, the things that people say are wrong, like lifestyle wise, and I see that and I'm like, there's no way this is wrong. There's no way this is wrong. Fucking like eating good foods, like meats, dairies, vegetables, low amounts of pasta, like stuff like that. Eating good, wanting to get married and have kids. That's now a bad thing, especially in America. At least it's shown that like it's a bad thing, right? Having a faith, like it's weird because being Christian or having any form of religion now, you're going against the grain. which is insane to me. It's crazy to me. Because you just, like, I don't know. I know how it feels, and I talk to my friends who also believe in the thing, and, like, the way they talk about it, I'm like, okay, like, you know what I'm talking about. You've had this experience. You know what that feels like. And I'm not saying anybody else is immune from those feelings. You absolutely can. But it's this level of, like, you need to give up things. You need to give up the short term for the long term. Um, and a lot of people don't know what that means. Sometimes I don't know what that means. But, like, man, for some people it's alcohol. For some people, for me, it was porn. Like, dude, it was just bad. It was just like I just wanted to get rid of it. I wanted it. It was a bad thing in my life, and I had somehow convinced myself, I'm like, I'm never gonna have a real relationship if I keep going this way. And I was just like, you know what? That's enough motivation I need. And then you start picking up your faith. You start picking up your beliefs. You start going down this trend of, like, holy shit, man, how broken was I? You know, like, you ever think about that? Like, do you know how broken someone is? Like, do you know how broken everyone around you is? Not in just, like, you've had bad things happen to you, but, like, you think the things you are doing are good for you to certain extents. Like, that's crazy. Like I saw a thing on Instagram. It's like this guy walking around. It's like, well, how long? It's like, how many times a week do you masturbate? He's like, oh, once a day, every day for my entire life since I was 20. And it's just like, or like, and you just go on and on and on and on and on and on, and you're just like, that's a normal thing. Like, I drink every day. It's like, I drink every day. I fucking. It's like, oh, it's only a beer, and I'm like, dude, it's not. It's not. It's not good. It's bad for you. And it's like, fine if you're like, and there's, I always see the argument of, like, well, if they know it's bad, like, who are you to judge? And I'm like, try fighting it. Try. Seriously. Put on your best attempt to fight it. See where you come out on the other side. Where will you be? Where are you going to be? You won't even, I almost guarantee you won't recognize yourself. Like, not even just, like, in a like, don't, like, not like losing weight, but you literally, like, you will look in the mirror and you're just like, you won't recognize that person, like, the person that got better. You pushed through and got better. I got bullied very long, very hard, and got broken so many times that you're just giving up on it. And it's true, I gave up a lot. I gave up a lot. I don't like feeling broken. I don't like feeling alone. I don't like feeling scared. I don't like feeling bad things. Um, but at least for me, I'm a hopeless romantic. I believe in better things. Because if you don't, I've done it one way, and I've done it another, and I can guarantee you, 10 times over, I would rather have it this way than the other way. Because when I was defeatist, atheist, agnostic, whatever, like, just full blown nihilistic, it's like, there's no reason to wake up. There's no reason to get out of bed. There's no reason to fucking work out. There's no reason to eat good. And I wish I could calculate the day when I woke up and said no more. I really do. I really wish. And actually, you know what? I actually do. I have a picture of that day, actually. I've shown it on stream. It was the day I weighed myself, and it was the heaviest I'd ever weighed. It is the heaviest I'd ever been. It was the worst I'd ever looked. And I couldn't build a relationship to save my life. It was terrible. And it was just like, the first step was just like, okay, what do you do? No step is too small. Nothing you do is too small. That's the thing I feel like a lot of people need to hear. There's nothing you can do that is too small. A lot of people, like, the biggest example is, like, people say making your bed. Making your bed is always the biggest thing. But for me, it's like I eat 3 meals a day. I was easily eating 35 to 4,000 calories every day. Every day. Food was just food. It wasn't fuel, it was just pleasure. Right? Jacking off every fucking day. It was just pleasure. Just pleasure. You don't realize that in that pleasure, you are fucking almost killing yourself every single time because it just feels good. You're just doing it because it feels good. It's a dopamine release, whatever. And then it's just like, okay, fuck this. I'm going to cut from 4,000 calories a day to 2,000. Slash it completely in half. Drop 20 pounds. What's going to kill me is smoking. And you can quit it if it makes you feel like, oh, little gratification, but then in the long run, like the next day you're like, why did I smoke that fucking cigarette? You know, like why did I smoke? Like why did I do that? Like it's okay. And the thing is it's okay to feel those things. It's okay to be human. Right? It's totally fine to be human. I encourage it. Be human. Make mistakes. I know I do. I admit to myself that I'm not strong enough a lot of the time. And I want to be stronger. But the way you get stronger is by going against the grain and fighting it. It's really lonely. It really sucks. And it's going to take a long time for me, the only good pleasure IRL, what doesn't betray me. And that's and it's going to be hard for people to hear, but it's like that's why religion is a thing. That's why Christianity is a thing. I mean, seriously, like it gives you all of the answers, and you just have to be strong enough to just be like, okay, I can't do what I'm doing anymore. Like I'm lucky enough that I had friends around me that truly had belief systems before me, and I just knew that the way I was doing things wasn't right, and that was all that it took for me. That was all that it was to me. And I honestly, like, dude, I don't look back. I really don't. The only times I've looked back is to just go, wow, look how far you've gotten. Even the day, like, even yesterday, I was fighting a battle that no one can see. Like, I'm still trying to fight off, like, my lust and my urges. And it's not that, like, you can't take care of it. It's just like, but that's the drive it is to find somebody you care about, right? I'm not looking for cheap thrill. You know, I'm looking for something more. I've always been looking for something more. And the thing is you can find it. You can. It is fully within your control. And no one tells you that. No one tells you that it's like, oh yeah, it's there. It exists. And sometimes just knowing that it exists is enough. Just it changes the way you look at the world, dude. Like out there is something for you that is completely beyond what you're thinking of. And I understand if you don't believe in it. I didn't either. I thought it was a bunch of bullshit. And I questioned it. I questioned it like everything else. But then things start changing. Little things that you notice specifically, either about you, about the world, about the life you live, some things start changing around you. And you just think, I just thought, fuck it. You know, like, what's the worst that I can think of right now that's going to be better than whatever it is I'm doing, right? And then you're just like, okay, I give up. Fuck it. I'll let you do you. You guide me. You do your thing. And they're completely unique to you. They're completely unique. People come into your life that you never thought would come again. You hear from people you didn't think you'd hear from again. You see something that is like beyond what you thought you would see in that day. You hear something. You experience something that you never thought you'd experience again. Your mind becomes then open to these experiences, which is fucking game changing. Because if you grow up your whole life just thinking it's doom and gloom, everything sucks, you know, right? You're a nihilist, you've been beaten up, you've been pushed to the ground your entire life, and you're just like, I give up, but I don't give up in the way you think I'm giving up. I'm not giving up to my nihilist tendencies. I'm giving up to something that is beyond my comprehension, right? It is not within my own framework as a human being to even comprehend what it is I'm thinking about. And you know what? I say it out loud, and that sounds ridiculous. It sounds crazy. And the thing is, I'm never going to deny that it sounds ridiculous. It does. It's completely insane. It's completely insane. But I believe it's true. I fully believe it's true because the way I feel about it is not a lie. I don't understand feelings, right? Like, I don't understand why you feel certain things. It's getting slowly harder for me to follow you. Seems I drank a bit too much. It's fine. That's why we record these. They're always around. But, like, I know how I feel. I can't fake feelings. I've tried. I can't just pretend to be happy anymore. It's a lie. It's a lie. But now I'm actually happy. Okay, seriously. Every year on my birthday, it's always crappy. I always hate my birthday. Every time. I hate major holidays. Christmas, New Year's, my birthday are like the 3 worst days of my life. Usually within the entire year. This is like one of the first times that I can truly remember that I was actually really happy on my birthday. Which is insane. Insane. It is just like, it's not something I actively worked towards. It was barely something I even thought about. And then one day, you're happy. And it makes no sense. How can all these things lead to this conclusion? How? There's no roadmap for it. Where does it end? You know? Where does it end? Where does it start? There is something back then that we have fully lost now. I hate holidays where everyone expects a gift from you. I'm not creative, and when I need something, I can buy it myself. Be you. That's the thing. Be you. If that shit bugs you, be you. Be you. Give them money. I hate this bullshit of like, my dad always told me that it's like, oh, it's rude to give people money. It's always, and I'm like, fucking right. Yeah, right. It's fucking rude to give someone a 20. It's like, oh, you just didn't put any thought into it. And I'm like, they're my fucking friends, dude. They're my friends. If it's like a family member like my mom or like a girlfriend, yeah, I'll put some more thought into it. But they're my guys. I'll just send them $50 on Venmo or something, you know? They don't care. But it's other people telling you that it matters, you know? No, it matters to them. Well, you're not them. You don't have to be them. You've never had to be them. In a way that's a bit rude, fuck them. And that's what I'm hating about my family. Dude, I know this is going to be extreme, but like I've told the story about my family. I don't shy away from telling it because I think people need to hear it, right? You don't have to like your family. You can talk to them. You can or don't talk to them. It's like I fully walked away from my family. I fully walked away from my dad's side of the family. I wanted nothing to do with them. I felt that they didn't deserve who I was as a person. And I also realized that it was really easy to lie to them, and it didn't hurt to lie to them because they had so many expectations of me that I was never, ever going to fulfill. And it wasn't even that I wanted to fulfill them, I didn't give a shit about them. And that's all that mattered to me. And I'm like, dude, if I don't even want to give you the fucking thought, you're not going to be in my life. I have only now, after like 5-6 years, I am only now starting to rebuild a relationship with my dad, right? And he's the only person I care about. I don't give a shit about my cousins. I don't give a shit about my grandparents. I know that hurts to say that. It does hurt to say that, but they're not the people who made me, you know? And guess what? Here's the thing though, is that the grandparents, the aunts, the nieces, the nephews, the uncles who really care about you, they will find you. they will find you. Everyone else won't. I get a notification every Christmas and my birthday from my grandparents who I haven't seen since I was like 12. They immediately mean more to me. Immediately. And I feel bad about not reaching out to them because they reach out to me. And it starts this rotation of love and care where you're just like, okay. And then it's like, don't lean into the bullshit of like, well, I could reach out to them too. And it's like, sure, you could. You totally could. But that's not about them. It's about you. It's about you. Get what you deserve. Seriously. If you've been living in a nihilistic mindset and you don't know what makes you happy anymore, you don't need to do shit for people. You have desires. You have needs. Go after your needs. Seriously. Go after what you feel you deserve. And no one's going to tell you that. Go after what makes you you, man. And don't be ashamed of that. Do not be ashamed of that. And if you feel certain ways, it's okay. It's all okay. Like that's the thing. Is it like you will go at your own pace. No step is too small. It took a long time, dude. I can't stress that enough. It took a long time to get to where I'm at now. It wasn't fun. It wasn't glamorous. Every bit of it, like I would say, sucked more than anything. But there was something backing me that I can't explain. It was a feeling, legit. The best way is like the hand of God pushing me forward. Because if it was up to me, I would have just dug my fucking heels in. And there were times where I did just dig my heels in and just said, fuck it. I'm not doing this. This is stupid. I hate this. I'm not happy doing this. What's the point? And then God throws you a bone. And it's like, oh, wow. I didn't think I needed that. And you go, where is this coming from? Who knows? So that's why I believe personally. That's why I believe in all this stuff, man. And I think that's what makes it really important about having a belief system because it's just you take this pressure off yourself even for a moment. I mean, even just talking about this, right? The fact that I haven't had to take a deep breath while ranting about this show is just the mind is better, your soul is bigger and better than anything you can imagine. You give it so little credit. There are things going on within my body that I don't understand. I'm not a doctor. And I know I don't understand that. I admit I don't understand that. But if saying I have faith in God, I believe in Jesus and all that stuff, and that makes me a bad person or that makes me an idiot, so be it. So be it. You don't feel the way I do. That's the thing. That's everything to me. If you don't know what this feeling is. And that's and but the whole reason you guys are even here, the whole reason you guys are even listening to me ramble is in my opinion just for a reason. I believe that. I really do. I really do. I don't know what that reason is. I don't have a roadmap, but I believe that you guys are all everything happens for a reason. Everything's intertwined. Everything's connected. Nothing is simple. Everything is complicated. Everything is complicated, and especially when you try and fit it to a human framework, you will just get lost in the cobweb of fucking design. Seriously, it will make no sense at any point. At any point. I wish I could make it make sense. I wish I could articulate it in a way that everyone would go like, "Oh, yeah, that makes sense." It doesn't. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. And yeah. Well, I'm too done now. Leaving you alert till I turn off my PC. See you next time. Bye bye. Love you, Toulouse. I hope you find peace. I'll pray for you. And that's like if it. I want to just also say like that. Just it feels weird to say, but it doesn't feel bad. That's my rant. That's my rant. But I really can't stress enough. Like that's just what I think. That's what I believe. I know that's like, oh, you come to the internet to share your opinion, throw it into the void. I have no expectations of what I'm saying. If someone for some reason hears it and they like it, they like what I'm saying, and they hate what I'm saying for whatever reason, great, great. Have an opinion. Have conscious thought. Use your free will, please. And this all started from just this all started from fucking, government and tariffs and that's okay. That's fine. You never know where it's going to come from. I'm learning to be unashamed of what I feel. Do I feel like that it's worth sharing for sure. I hope everyone finds peace. That's what it is. I it's if that's what if I had to put a word to it, it's peace. It's peace. You suffer too much. Everyone suffers in some way that they don't know. It's like that really cheesy Instagram post of like everyone's suffering from something. And like I don't and like people don't know what they're suffering from, but it is peace. It's something to lean on. That's what it feels like to me. I'm like just like if for a brief moment I can just close my eyes, take a breath, lean back. No anxiety is too big to let go of. No fear is too big to let go of. And I've done a lot of things in my past, and I've done a lot of things in my future, and I'll do a lot of things in the future that are completely beyond my comprehension. And it'll be interesting. That's all I know is that it's going to be interesting for sure. It is going to be interesting, and I am all fucking for it. I'm all for it. I think there's so much more to life than just worrying and filling it with substances, filling it with need, filling it with things you think you need, right? Like I love cars. I love cars. I love items. I love things that I think about where I'm like a nice house in the hills with a pool with a view. That's always been my dream. Pool with a view uh somewhere in Malibu in the Malibu mountains, right? That's what I think will make me happy as far as items go. But clearly, I'm wrong to some extent because why do I feel good? Why do I feel good without those things? Or is it? It can't just be because I'm loved and I'm cared about and people care about me. That can't be it. How will you live? How will you survive? How will you do anything? That's always such a big question for people. And the thing is that like I don't know. I'm not in control of it. And the thing is that I always hear, like, I'll hear the argument. It's just like, well, if you believe in God, you don't have free will, and I'm like, no, you absolutely have free will because you have the full right and choice to keep leaning in to your sin, to put it just bluntly, right? You have full capability to just lean into your demons. It's your choice. It is always going to be your choice. You know, always. It won't. It never won't be your choice. Oh, but if you believe in God, He would have seen that I got here anyway. And it's just like you're putting it in a framework that you understand. It's so complicated. It's so complicated, and people get it so twisted. I will be right back. I have to piss. Thank you, Automod. I appreciate it. I had to hit the inhaler. Oh, that's so. I already. Oh my god, that is so much better. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming for much longer. I am very cooked. I had my rant. I had my feels, and it's a beautiful day out. Man, my brain is cooked. Oh my god, I can breathe a little better. That's nice. All right, I think I feel it. I feel like the light leaving my eyes. I'm gonna call it very short stream. Glad I got it in though. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, I'm feeling better. I love you, fuckers. I really do. I will see you when I see you. Kisses. Mwah.